What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Hip Hop News, and this is without a doubt way worse in my opinion than what YNW Melly is accused of. Because as you people know, Silento, the rapper who released that famous Watch Me Nae Nae song back in 2015, has been arrested for murdering his cousin. That's right, he's accused of murdering his own cousin. Now, this is way worse than what YNW Melly is accused of in my opinion. So let's see what it says here. According to the information obtained by Double XL via Georgia's DeKalb County Police Department on Monday, February 1st, Silento-born Richard Lamar Hawk was arrested for the murder of 34-year-old Frederick Rooks, who was killed on January 21st. The police department confirmed via Twitter that Rooks is Silento's cousin. Today, Ricky Hawk, 23, was arrested for the murder of his own cousin Frederick Rooks, 34. On January 21st, the DeKalb County Police Department investigated Rooks' death after he was found shot on Deep Shoal Circle. Hawk is in the DeKalb County Jail charged with murder, the DeKalb County Police Department tweeted this afternoon. Shortly after the murder took place in January, authorities responded to a call of a person shot at the intersection of the Deep Shoal Circle and Corners King around 3:30 a.m. Shortly after the murder took place in January, authorities responded to a call of a person shot at the intersection of Deep Shoal Circle and Corners Crossing around 3:30 a.m. The incident report says that the deceased man sustained gunshot wounds to the face and leg and was bleeding severely. There were also at least 8 shell casings recovered at the scene near where Rooks was lying in the roadway. So this could be another drive-by shooting or something. Now, we don't know the full details of this story so far, but man, may he rest in peace, to the cousin where he was shot at. Man, this is just really absolutely just terrible news story, just terrible, especially a rapper that blew up is now charged with murder. When one officer searched for Rooks' license, presumably to identify him, another felt for a pulse, to which the officer said that he felt a possible faint pulse. After the EMS and the fire department arrived on the scene, it was determined that Rooks had succumbed to his injuries. The call to law enforcement was made by a third party who received a call from their daughter. The daughter lived on Deep Shoal Circle as well. The person who called, a man, told police his daughter heard several gunshots and saw a body laying in the street. Silento was booked into the DeKalb County Jail at 6:35 p.m. today for felony murder. As of press time, bail does not appear to have been offered. So it looks like that they have solid evidence against Silento here because, man, Silento just absolutely potentially threw away his career for the rest of his life. So it looks like here that we have another young rapper who, got famous because of one song, only for him to throw his life away because he just wanted to live that life of crime, which, of course, just ends badly for most rappers that just do stuff like this. Because we all saw what happened with TK, and YNW Melly could be next here, and Silento now could potentially just thrown away his career. Prior to this tragic incident, the Watch Me Whip Nae Nae artist had several run-ins with the police. In September of last year, Silento was arrested in LA after entering a random home looking for his girlfriend while carrying a hatchet. Like, what the heck, bro? Why would you carry a hatchet? Like, man, that just doesn't make any sense to me. The homeowners were at the residence at the time, but no one was hurt. The family was able to tackle the Atlanta-based rapper onto the ground to disarm him. Silento was then informed by a friend who arrived at the home shortly after he was at the wrong location. The two men fled but were apprehended by the LAPD a few blocks away. Silento was charged with 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. He received a bond of $105K, which was later revoked due to him missing his scheduled court appearance. A bench warrant was issued for the 23-year-old rapper's arrest. So one thing I'm trying to figure out is, what is it with these young rappers doing all these terrible crimes, man? Like, I just don't freaking get it at all. One day before the hatchet welding incident last year, Silento was arrested following a domestic dispute. He was taken into custody by the Santa Ana Police Department and transported to the Orange County Sheriff's Department, where he was later released. He was charged with inflicting corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant. Like, man, reading this is just absolutely painful for me. Last October, he was arrested again for driving over 140 miles per hour in Atlanta. Silento was booked on charges of speeding, reckless driving, driving on roadways lane for traffic, and parking in a prohibited space after police determined he was driving 143 miles per hour. He was released on his own recognizance the same day. So that's all the information we have here on Silento's arrest, man, but so far it's not looking good for Silento. It's like, bro, why would you murder your own cousin? Like, I understand maybe you guys were in some sort of dispute, but to murder your own family member over a dispute is never the answer. Like, seriously, man, he screwed up big time. Now, all I have to say about this whole thing, man, is that Silento, he potentially just threw away any chance he had of making a comeback as a rapper. Because as you people know, after Silento released that Watch Me Nae Nae music video, he kind of fell off, but hey, whenever rappers fall off, they can always make a comeback, and try to release better music videos. But for Silento, man, that appears not to be the case anymore now that he's going to be behind bars, likely for the rest of his life if this turns out to be true. So anyways, ladies and gents, that's it here with what I have to say, man, because I really have no words for this, man. It's like, I just don't understand what it is with all these rappers doing these heinous crimes they are accused of. Seriously, it's just absolutely dumb. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and rest in peace to the cousin.